Hey, Jamie Sandhouse here, currently in Melbourne, and I want to share with you how to create instant credibility, trust and authority in any new industry. Even if no one's heard of you, even if you have no testimonials and no track history, how you can go about creating, as I said, instant trust, credibility and authority. So I know that's quite a large claim. How can an individual who has no history, no testimonials, no previous client results, no proof, be able to create instant credibility and authority with a new prospect in a brand new niche? How do you go about it? And the reason I'm filming this is because it's advice that I wish I would have heard a long time ago, because when I began, I had no testimonials, I had no proof, so I was always concerned to, well, who am I to close clients? I don't have the proof, I don't have the testimonials, I need these testimonials to get new clients. And while testimonials help and why having a track record helps out immensely, you don't need it. You don't need it to enter a new industry. You don't need it to enter a new niche, because what I'm about to share with you will allow you to create instant credibility even if no one's heard of you, even if you're brand new to a niche or a new category or a new industry. This will allow you to create that instant credibility, because credibility is what allows us to close quicker. And when you are conscious of that and you simply do what I'm about to share with you, you'll be able to create that credibility far beyond whoever the prospect was possibly considering, far beyond whoever the prospect was maybe comparing you to, right? Doing this will allow you to pretty much steamroll the competition in any sales conversation. So if you're talking to a prospect and they're humming and hawing between you and somebody else, doing this one thing will allow you to pretty much not be overlooked for, to take the prospect from the competition. The first thing I want to share with you, besides obviously this amazing technique, is what are the 3 levels of credibility and how do most people create them? The first level is that people simply tell other people how good they are. Look at my results, look at my proof, look at my testimonials, look at what I've done before. And while that's good, it's very one-sided. The client hasn't got any confirmation of that. That's just the company or the freelancer or the entrepreneur telling the prospect, hey, look how good I am, look at me, look at me. And I think in today's online world where transactions happen a lot online, people don't trust that so much because it's easy to be fabricated, right? People don't trust that level of credibility now. People don't trust what you say. Even if you've got these great testimonials from great brands, that's only the first entry level of credibility which anyone can duplicate and replicate, so there's no weight in it. There's not as much credibility in testimonials that you forcefully feed onto your prospect. In case study videos that you tell your prospect about, there's not as much credibility in that as there used to be, because it's easy to fabricate that. So that's the first level of credibility. The next level of credibility, which is where most entrepreneurs get caught at, is how other people talk about you. So not you telling your prospect about your testimonials or your previous clients, but rather that prospect hearing from other sources about your testimonials, about the brands you work with, about how good you are. Okay, so that's the next level of credibility. The first is what you say to the prospect. The next is what the prospect hears about you. Now that one is where most entrepreneurs get caught. It's very powerful and it's a great place to be, but it's not the most influential. The next level is what I want you guys to operate at, and that's how you can really create instant credibility regardless of if you're new, if you have no clients, if you have no proof. This is how you can get instant credibility in any sales environment. And that is, of course, to help the prospect, to help the actual client before you sell to them. Surprise, surprise, that's always going to bring you instant credibility, because if one company is telling the prospect how great they are, if one company is telling the prospect about their previous client results, about their testimonials, and then you come in and you actually help them, you actually give them a result in advance before they even hire you, you show them, you move the free line, you actually legitimately help them to get an outcome instantly, then hell, they're going to choose you over anybody else, because you had that instant result rather than trying to force your testimonials onto them. And when you do begin helping people and helping those prospects out instantly, you will create instant credibility, because now they end up questioning the other people who are trying to close them, or the other options as well, because they go, well, the other company hasn't helped me. The other company hasn't shown me this cool technique or hasn't helped me to get the outcome for free. The other company is just forwarding me quotes and showing me testimonials and showing me their previous clients. This unknown entrepreneur has just helped me instantly to get the result, or to get some portion of the result for free in the sales environment. So that's how you can really go into any industry, any niche. If no one's even heard of you and you're in a sales environment, simply help out the client. Simply give them the full plan. Help them out, get an instant result. Go through their campaign. Help them plan it out. Whatever it is, help them with the result first. Then you can have the credibility instantly without having to rely on testimonials, or without having to rely on your previous clients' brand names or anything like that. And this is why, actually, if you look on my agency site or my personal brand site or any of my courses online, I don't have any testimonials. I don't need testimonials, because I know that if I'm talking to a prospect, I can close them, not because I'm a good closing guy, but because I'm a good helper. I'm actually here to help. I'm here to serve the prospect. I'm here to help them way more before they even become a client than what they could imagine, than what my competitors could even do, right? We don't care about closing. We actually care about serving and helping. And when you come from that frame of mind, you can build instant credibility with any prospect you want, anytime, regardless if you're brand new, with no testimonials, no previous client results, no, fancy branding or anything like that. Most people want to take the longer route of getting testimonials, proof, getting a nice brochure up, getting a client report up of their previous results. And while it's all helpful, just cut straight through the middle and offer help to your prospects, and you'll get that credibility, that trust, and that authority instantly, because you're the one who's helping them, not trying to convince them.